Humanity. A word. Just a measly word. Nothing more. Yet like all words, this word has a definition. Humanity is what we call the human race. But this definition is not sufficient. Throughout history, pawns of this world have attempted to decode this word. And yet throughout history, pawns of this world have failed trying. Socrates proposed that our purpose was to discover the truth. He devoted his life to trying to find it. But it was he who stated that the only thing we know is that we know nothing. Socrates lived for the truth, and he died trying to decode it. Whatever the truth exactly, we may never know. Maybe it's just a concept. My version of the truth is not your version. Maybe the truth is harmful. Plato said the truth of humanity was that everyone desired to be entertained. As long as we were entertained, we were happy. This is shameful. He wanted us to see the light and escape our caves, but he deduced that we just wanted to stare at shadows on the wall. Humiliating. But he was not far off. Today his theory still holds strong. We just want to be happy, nothing more. Aristotle believed that happiness was derived by living a balanced life. His idea was that we reached true happiness when we unlocked our full potential. And I must laugh at this. It is nonsense. We are not gods. We are humans. Our full potential is shown in handheld devices that display pretty pictures and addicting games. We're just staring at shadows again. Is this bad? Is this a negative action in society? Everyone understands the uselessness of these temporary pleasures. These devices are not preventing poverty. They're not contributing to world peace. They just corrode brains and add cataracts to our eyes. These shadows are bad indeed, and yet we still succumb to their captivating allure. Why? Hobbes once said that we humans are naturally evil. I don't want to agree with him, but it would seem I have no choice. We are born into an evil society and integrate into corrupt routines. But maybe you disagree with me. Maybe you side with John Locke's beliefs. He proposed the tabula rasa concept, where people start their lives with a blank mind and eventually are taught how to be evil and corrupt. Good and bad. They balance each other, according to Lao Tzu, who created the yin and yang concept. Everything in nature balances out. The moon and the sun, earth and sky, night and day, man and woman. But the yin and yang within us, however, is in constant chaos. As time progressed, humanity led into the Enlightenment. New philosophers appeared on our timeline, and new ideas were sparked. Voltaire urged for religious toleration. His studies on religion led to his belief that religion ruined us. Wars and battles were fought to defend religion. Such a childish thing it is. I must say, it's so pointless and futile. Some believe in God. At night they look towards the ceiling for hope. They pray for forgiveness for sins in which they knew beforehand were evil. They ask an invisible force for a better life, and actually expect it. Pathetic. Why people believe in God, I will never comprehend. God, in my opinion, is just an idea. God is just a state of perfection. A state humanity will never reach. The scientist Newton devised the idea of how the world was like a clock. God started the clock and left it. The world, in his perspective, was one giant machine. Centuries later, Nietzsche exclaimed that God was dead. His passionate disgust for religion made him famous. He believed that God was not a reliable source for good morals. In addition, he created the concept of a Superman, the highest state of humanity. This was the true God that Nietzsche encouraged. And I am proud to admit that I am his descendant. A descendant with thoughts of his own. I must say, the human mind is incredible. The potential we carry is beyond anything we could ever imagine. I believe that the fabric of the human mind is made up of memories, thoughts, and dreams. But Sigmund Freud had other ideas of his own. He believed that our mind consisted of the id, ego, and superego. He returned to Lao Tzu's yin and yang concept. The id pursued temptation and pleasure, whereas the superego combated it with good morals and good deeds. The ego was in the center, maintaining balance and survival. Modern day, not much has changed. Humans eat, breathe, interact, sleep, and live. Only the faces have changed. New faces and new minds and new thoughts. But I have noticed a pattern. The status of humanity has declined and degraded throughout history. Our once perfect paintings, like the Mona Lisa, and our once lifelike sculptures like David became Monet's blurs, and eventually Picasso's squares. The once virtuoso music by Chopin and Liszt, and the high intellectual books from the Romanticism have died. Modern day. Contemporary culture proved the lowest point of humanity, with blank canvases mounted on walls of museums. This is considered the apex of modern culture and rock bottom of humanity. The only thing we have today that people didn't have back then is technology. Honestly, we just have more entertaining shadows. Pathetic. It's truly sad. We just have shadows. Nothing more. Maybe it's better if humans didn't exist. Sometimes I don't want to be human. They're careless, selfish, greedy, corrupt, and evil. Our only enemy is the face staring back in the mirror. The only harm in this world is the human race. Maybe it's just me. Centuries from now, maybe the definition next to our name will be the race of demons that cause death and destruction. 'Tis all we are, 'tis all we know. Maybe we're just pawns, lowly playing pieces in a game. Maybe we aren't as great as we think we are, and the real kings and queens are still out there somewhere. Maybe we're worthless, just ordinary animals. Maybe we don't exist. Then again, at least I'm alive, and I think, therefore I am.